Hello guys, welcome. Thanks for coming and watch. We are going to have a new class, a very interesting class today. Pay attention. Well guys, how you can see, the topic today is when to be polite while asking questions, and we are going to see another structure. Take notes and remember, if you have doubts, and in the chat and in the private chat, pay attention please guys. Okay guys, do you have any idea, or do you know how can we ask something directly or indirectly? Interesting, right? Here we had two examples to a person that want to get a new job. Pay attention. In the first example we have, what's your name? And can you tell me what your name is? Later we have another example. Why do you want to work here? And the second, could you explain why you want to work here? There are two different examples, but I had a question for you. Do you know which are the direct questions here in these two examples? Yes, I think. Exactly, yes. I know that you know. How we can see or learn in the last class, the direct questions here are yes, very good job guys. I'm so proud of you. I told you, you know it. Very good. For introduce to the topic, we are going to see what are the indirect questions. Indirect questions are questions that are embedded within a statement or another questions. They are often used to be more polite or less direct than direct questions. Instead of asking the question directly, you phrase it in a way that is more gentle and formal. Why they are important? Politeness. Indirect questions are more polite. They sound less demanding and more respectful. They are important because the clarity. Sometimes indirect questions can make it clearer what you are asking for. Sustaining requests. They can make requests of difficult questions sounds of softer and less direct, which can be helpful in sensitive situations. Formal situations, the most important here. Informal situations like business meetings or speaking with strangers, indirect questions are preferred. Example. Here we can see an example. What time is it? Versus, could you tell me what time it is? You can see two different pictures. A conversation with your friends and a conversation with a professional. Maybe it can be an interview. I think that you can imagine who are going to use the direct questions here. Exactly, very good. So now you can identify the indirect question now. So now we know that the indirect questions are with the situation formals. Do you want to learn the structure of the indirect questions? Yes, pay attention and take notes. How we know the direct questions only need WH questions. The complement. Where is the library? What time does the meeting start? Etc. But for indirect questions, we need a peculiar thing. Introductory common statements. Take note and pay attention, please. Here we have, I wonder, do you know, can you tell me, I like to know, I'm not sure, could you explain? For the first part of the indirect questions, we need it, okay? Pay attention, we need it. In this example, we have a direct questions. Where is the library? And in the indirect questions is, can you tell me where the library is? Can you know some mistake here or some different here? Yes, you're right. See that in the indirect questions, the order of the phrase changed to a structure of the affirmative, subject plus verb. Yes, you're right. Pay attention here and take note. Another rules for the indirect questions are, we don't use the auxiliary that, does, did, do in the indirect question, okay? The verb to be is not inverted. The time of the tense indirect can change, it depends of the context, especially in the indirect style. Here we can see another examples. Direct form. What time does the meeting start? In direct form. Could you tell me what the time the meeting starts? Direct form. Did he finish the report? In direct form. I wonder if he finished the report. Direct form. Why are they late? In direct form. Do you know why they are late? Direct form. Where did she go? In direct form. I'd like to know where did she went. Direct form. It is going to rain tomorrow. In direct form. Can you tell me if it's going to rain tomorrow? Now we are going to have an activity. I'm gonna give you direct questions and you had to change to indirect questions. You will have 1 minute and 30 seconds for each question. Do it. Well, you have the first questions here. Where did you buy that book? Remember the rules. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds just now. The correct answer is, could you tell me where you bought the book? Remember, you can't use it in the indirect questions. The next question is, are they going to join us for dinner? Remember the rules. You have 1 minute approximately. And the correct answer is, Do you know if they are going to join us for dinner? Remember the 4 affirmative for the indirect questions. The next question is, how much does this laptop cost? Remember the rules. You have 1 minute approximately. And the correct answer is, can you tell me how much this laptop cost? Remember the rules. The next question is, why did she leave the party early? Pay attention in the WH questions. Remember, you have approximately 1 minute. Remember the rules too. The correct answer here, I wonder why she left the party early. If you pay attention in the WH questions, you can put very easy, I wonder. The correct answer here is, I'd like to know if he's working on the new project. If you get 5 of 5, very good. If you get 5 or less, like 4, that's a good job. But remember all the rules here. Now we are going to have a freak practice. You have to put in pause this video for about 7 minutes, and you are going to do an activity with 5 indirect questions. The instructions is next. You are going to imagine that you are interviewing a famous person. Pause this video 7 minutes and ask 5 indirect questions that you would like to ask him or her. Formulate the indirect questions. This is the activity. Pay attention in the rules, please. You have to send me your activity in the chat private, please. For almost finished, the indirect questions are questions that we do in a manner formal, that we can use in interviews, in schools, in jobs, and they are so clear. They have a structure so easy. We can use phrase introductory, like could you tell me, do you know, I wonder, etc., etc. Later we have a declaration. In the size of the inversions we can have the affirmative form, first the subject and later the verb. Indirect questions are questions that are asked in a more polite and formal manner. If we have enough time and no recourse for a really feedback, we are going to do we prefer to do an activity that only speaking in the video, but they're very interesting topic. I choose presentation practice production for this lesson because it is a proven and effective approach to teaching new language structures. This technique is divided into three clear phases that help the students understand and apply new concepts gradually. In short, the PPP approach allows us to teach complex language concepts in a clear and structured way, providing students with the tools support they need to succeed. By the end of these lessons, students should feel more confident using indirect questions in formal situations. Well, this is the plan, which will allow them to communicate in a more effective and polite manner. I want to say thank you for watching this video and for participating in this lesson, and I hope you found this way of learning useful.